We do realize there's a time when a digital gift card can really have some impact and fit your needs. And with swag, we're trying to build a connection. So we like to think of swag as a tool to bring communities of people together. And we believe that connection can be created with a digital gift card, whether it's a thank you for attending a webinar or for taking a survey or simply sending a DoorDash gift card to an employee resource group so they can have a virtual lunch together. These cards are quick to set up, they're easy to send, and Brooke will show you just how easy that setup is. Just a few features to review before we dive into the demo. They are secure. They are delivered always through a single-use giveaway link. And once that has been redeemed, the gift card can no longer be shared and redeemed again. They're fast. So the SKU setup is fast. We work with you to accomplish that. Creating a giveaway is simple, and sharing the link is really easy. Also, reducing costs is another highlight. You pay for the face value of the card. So meaning if you're offering a $10 gift card, you're paying $10 for that gift card. And you won't be invoiced until the card has been redeemed. So you're not paying for anything upfront. And just a note on that, so you will have to be on invoicing, which means you'll need to be on a standard or enterprise subscription plan. We can always discuss that with you. But once again, you're invoiced as the cards are redeemed, and they're accepted worldwide. So if shipping is becoming costly, or if you're sending to just a tricky area where shipping might be somewhat unreliable, these are also a great option. Another really nice feature is you can choose to include a charitable donation option. So we have a bunch of different organizations that you can opt to include. So your recipient could perhaps choose something for themselves, or they could choose to give back. And that's, once again, something we can work with you on. And before we jump into the demo, the best feature that I like to highlight is that you're centralizing all of your swag into one app. There's no need to use an additional gift card vendor. We'll provide all of that for you. And the best part is you get to work with your Printfection customer success team. So your merchandise manager and your customer success manager are here to help you deploy your digital gift cards. So Brooke, before I turn it over to you, in case I didn't mention it, we will work with you to set up that SKU. So much like an item setup, with any other physical swag SKU, it will work the same way. And once that SKU has been set up, you can add it to a giveaway campaign. Brooke, I'll turn it over to you.
Perfect. Thanks, Alicia. I'm excited to demo our digital gift cards. I'm going to switch over real quick here to our demo environment here. So everyone should be hopefully familiar with our giveaway feature within the platform. If you're not, I would encourage you to go to our help section here. We have videos and even recording from past webinar that walk through how to set up a giveaway campaign. As Alicia mentioned, this is going to be set up as a single-use giveaway campaign. So each recipient is going to have their own URL. The very first thing that you're going to have to do is to work with your CSM and your CMM to set up your digital gift card. As part of that process, you'll select what companies or restaurants, stores, those types of things that you want them to be able to redeem. In our example here under the item section, you can see that we've chosen to have it set up for Target, MasterCard, Amazon, and everyone's favorite Dunkin' Donuts. To see a list of all of the available places that the cards can be used for, you can actually go again to our lovely help section up here in the upper right-hand corner, and you can search for gift cards. I think that would probably be the best keyword to search there, and it'll bring up a list of all the vendors. Once you have this set up, the next step is going to be going into your settings section and setting up the landing page, which is where people will be directed to select who they want to redeem their card for if there's multiple options. So we're going to go over here to our settings section, and this should feel familiar to anyone who has set up a giveaway campaign before, because you're going to put in your giveaway, your campaign name. Remember that you have to pay by invoicing for these. And so if you have a particular PO number that you want these to be associated to, you'd put it right here in this field. A lot of this information we can kind of skip over because it's going to work a little bit different than if you were sending out physical swag, but we will come back up at the end to this campaign URL to see what the page is going to look like. You'll want to just verify that your payment method is set up for invoicing, just as a double check that everything looks good. You're going to come down here to the look and feel section, and you're going to go ahead and set up your landing page. Again, people are redirected to that landing page where they can select who they want to redeem their gift card for, which vendor. So you're just going to put in a description. You can see here that we've got one in this example. You can put in your background image. And then the part that is going to be new to everybody is if we scroll all the way down, there is going to be a new section applied just for digital gift cards called the email template. Here you can put who the emails that are going to be sent out to, who they're going to be coming from a name, not an email address. The subject, you can put in a header image, so you can see I've already preloaded one here. I could always remove it and select a new one. And then an optional, you can put in a message here, and then optionally you can use the liquid logic like you would on our gift cards, where it would pull in the first name, last name, or the full name for the recipients to show up into that email. Once you have all that set up, you would save your settings and then scroll up here, not to make everyone dizzy, but come up here to the campaign URL, and you're going to pull up the landing page. And so this is should look, again, very similar to how our traditional giveaway campaigns look. You wouldn't have to enter in a unique code, though. It would be taken directly to the page because they're going to click on that custom URL for the single-use campaign. But you can see how you put in the look and feel and the description for this page. Once we've got it all set up and we've got it active and running up here in the upper right-hand corner, we're going to then move over to where we want to send it to. So who are our recipients going to be? So as that loads, a couple of things to keep in mind. You can manually enter in a recipient, and all you're going to have to do is put in their first name, last name, and email address. It is that simple. So you can manually put it in. So like I could put in my information, and I can put in my email address. I can remove that, or I can do an upload from a CSV file. This is the method that I would recommend because typically most people are going to probably be giving it to a group of people at one time. And so you can download the sample CSV file, and the CSV file, again, just going to ask for first name, last name, and email address. So I have got one right here for us to test out. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it, and you'll see how fast this is. So here are our data. I'm going to go ahead and import it in. See, it's importing. This should feel kind of similar to like a collection campaign. And when we come in here, it's going to automatically take us to the Manage tab. That information has already been sent out. And we can see here that these have been unused. We can see the ones that have been sent and even which one has been redeemed. We can then go in here and click into the order number to see the order, just like we normally would. And if we also want another high-level overview, we can go to the overview section, and we will be able to see who has redeemed those gift cards. And as a reminder, the email gets sent right away. Once they pick what vendor they would like, then they'll get their gift card in about 24 hours from then.
Brooke, we have a couple of questions in the chat.
Yeah.
First one, is there a limit on how many places we can pick for the gift card?
So you can pick up to, I believe it is 10 locations per gift card. If you were going to do both international and domestic locations, then you would be setting up 2 different gift cards to be redeemed.
Okay, yeah, and that actually follows nicely into another question we had was, our audience is global. What is the best solution to send gift cards in one giveaway campaign that is being redeemed by a global audience? So it sounds like a separate campaign is the best way for now. Is that correct?
That would be my approach, because then you would have the 2 different campaigns. Alicia, would you approach that in any different manner?
It's a good question. I've done it both ways. So we have one customer who has an international card that lives alongside a domestic card in a giveaway. We've listed it very clearly, and to my knowledge, they have been chosen appropriately. However, I have a customer that has opted to have a separate international giveaway campaign just so that they can segment and make sure that those are received just by those specific recipients. So yeah, it's definitely something you can talk through logistically, but I think we can support whatever you're comfortable with.
And I guess a follow-up to that is, does the international card work for all countries or just one selected country?
Super good question. I can take that. So we do have some country specific cards. For instance, we have a Brazil specific card. So if you have 3 recipients and you just want to segment that country, but we do have some that do work globally. And just a note, going back to the question about how many vendors are supported. So Brooke is absolutely 100% correct with you can put 10 vendors into one SKU. But it's my understanding that very soon we'll be able to have a domestic SKU that includes all of the available vendors. So it's going to have just a huge breadth of availability. And it's also my understanding that an international offering is going to follow close behind. So we can always keep you updated on that.
One question that's come through a couple of times here. Can I see a list of the retailers? So I think, Brooke, you're able to direct people to our website, but I'm going to put the link actually in the chat here. At the top of the domestic offerings, scroll a little bit further, it's quite an exhaustive list. You'll see the international options. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see all of the non-profit organizations that you can choose to donate the gift card value to instead. So yeah, quite exhaustive. Again, please chat with your CSM or merchandise manager to see what options might be the right fit for you there. More questions coming flying in. Are there any countries that are not supported for digital gift cards?
That's a good question. I'm going to assume your typical North Korea might not be supported, but really any country that you're doing business with, I think we do have a solution. And if you do have a specific country that's in question, just send your customer support team an email and we can absolutely look into it.
And I think one of the questions again follows on here. Do you supply to India and what type of card? I do believe that link we shared does highlight a lot of the Indian options, but again, it might be worthwhile having a direct conversation with the CSM, but we definitely do offer gift cards to India. Follow-on question from there. Do you have a bulk code available or do you always need to have a recipient list?
You'll need to have a recipient list simply for the security of the campaign. So doing a single-use giveaway allows you to send one code to each recipient. If we had that global code for a different, like a multi-use giveaway campaign, I think the danger would be that it would be shared. And we just want to make sure that it's a controlled rollout for you. Hopefully that answered the question.
Yeah, and if not, we can always follow up as well from there. Is it possible to create a giveaway bundle with a swag item and a digital gift card? So can I send something physical and a digital gift card to someone?
So I believe you can set it up and it would be an either or. So I don't believe you can pick like a shirt and the gift card. It would be because our giveaway campaigns natively, you just pick one item. So you could pick the shirt or the gift card. But that would be a great discussion to also have with your CSM about what your end goal is for that. And so we can provide other suggestions for you.
So follow-on question, thank you, Brooke. Are there any other fees? So like you highlighted, you do need to be on invoicing to take advantage of the digital gift cards, but is there any increase in the subscription costs for these users or any kind of additional like fees added onto the value of the gift card?
Remarkably, no. It's once again, a $10 gift card is $10 to you. And I'll double down on what I said before. The best part is you don't pay until they have redeemed. So you could send out 100 cards, and if only 75 people redeem, you'll only be charged for the 75, which is really nice.
With that, I mean, there's a question from me, and sorry, it's definitely a bit of a softball one here, but like, Alicia, I know you were one of the early proponents of launching this with many of our customers. Your favorite use cases of digital gift cards so far?
Sure. I would say one of our beta testers deployed it to about 2,500 users really successfully. It was so fast to set up, and it was very well received. And then kind of a more personal favorite internally, we have used them just for some recognition. So some of us have received them to get together and use it for kind of a lunch virtually to get together and order lunch and meet up together. So there's just some really nice use cases for a quick delivery.
Nice. And same question to yourself, Brooke.
Yeah, I have someone who recently used it. They were at an event and they were doing a raffle. And so they wanted to send the raffle winner a gift card. They didn't want something big, bulky that they had to fly home with. So instead, they just did a digital gift card, because it also gave them the option to kind of rebrand again when they sent it out by branding the email that was sent out to the recipient.
Another question coming in from the audience. Does this go against our inventory number or the number of SKUs that I have in my plan?
That's a good question. And it's something that we've talked about internally, because it's not obviously physically taking up space at our fulfillment center. So I'll be the person that says we can work with you. If you have a digital gift card SKU, we can make that adjustment so that it doesn't count against your inventory SKUs.
And with that as an addition, Alicia, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer on this one, but if I've offered 10 different retailers with my gift card, that's not 10 additional SKUs. That's just one essential item in our account, correct?
Good question. You could set it up in a couple of different ways. You could have one SKU that includes the 10 vendors, which is our personal favorite. But if you wanted to have 10 different SKUs so that the person can select, they can see them laid out, that's fine too. But we prefer kind of stacking them.
I think biggest takeaway with so many of these answers to these questions is, if you're interested in digital gift cards, please just speak with your customer success manager so they can understand your needs and help you with that from there. I think we've actually exhausted all the questions from the audience today. Let me just quickly do a once over here. Yeah, I guess I think with that, might be time to wrap it up, and yeah.
All right, I'll take that. Thanks for joining. And it was really our hope to just give you some high-level information on the new offering, get you excited, and hopefully have you use digital gift cards as part of your swag strategy. So we've said it a number of times, but if you have questions or if you want to have a chat about how this could be part of your strategy, just reach out to your customer success team. If for some reason you don't have their direct email, support@printfection.com will get you right to your team, and they'll follow up shortly. So thanks, everybody. Oh, and I'll mention anyone who's attended within, I'd say by tomorrow afternoon, we will upload your email addresses and you'll receive a digital gift card so you can see what that workflow looks like. And you can also enjoy a $10 gift card.
Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, everyone, for attending. I know you're all busy. We're grateful to have you all as customers. And yeah, please do connect with us, and happy gifting. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.